Hi, I'm Kenneth Wajda. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Welcome to another one of my photography talks. Today I'm going to talk about gear, specifically the Leica M9. So this is what I use for a Leica digital when I'm not carrying that Fuji. When I want a little bit more manual focus control, the Fuji can miss. The Fuji's great for silent and for most things, but this is much more precise because I have manual focus and I can critically focus. And I know I'm going to get it, and I'm not at the mercy of the focus system inside that Fuji, and I don't like the manual focus all that much. So this is a great setup. An M9 with a 35mm f2 Summicron. And as crazy as this sounds, I often will carry this with my Leica M2 with a 35-1.4 Summilux, and those two are with me wherever I go. So I have both film and digital, but I have the same focal length lens, a 35mm. And I was talking to a rep from Leica who was at the local camera store in town, and I told her when I got this sensor replaced, so the M9 series and I think some of the other series of Leicas had some corrosion issues with the sensors, the glass that was in front of the sensor. And I was concerned that when I sent it in, they replaced it with the same sensor and that problem could arise again. And she said, oh, no, no, no. If you had it done in the last year, this is a brand new sensor. That issue is completely resolved. That can't happen again. I said, well, you know, since I got it back, I've dropped this 35 f2 on it, which is my favorite lens to use for both digital or film, and I haven't taken it off because I don't want to risk dirt getting in there. I don't want to risk anything getting on that sensor and risking the corrosion or just risking dust. And she said, oh, you don't have to worry about that. So that's good news. That's a really positive thing to know about these cameras, that repair is actually a repair that will last. It's not something that's a temporary thing, and it won't necessarily just cause the same problem to arise again. But I just read, and this is for Leica owners out there, if you have a camera with a corrosion issue, you have to get it fixed by August of this year, because after August, they're going to start charging you $1,000. I think it was in that ballpark to do the repair. So they're offering free repairs up until August, and then they're going to stop that program. And I had this one checked out. Now, if I hadn't had the corrosion issue taken care of, they said if you shoot it at f16 and you photograph a blank sky and you look at the sensor, do you see little dots on it, little black dots? And I did. But my Nikon will do that just because there's dust on the sensor. And if you shoot wide open, you never see it. And I typically shoot this camera between f8 and wide open. So I don't know that even if you had the corrosion problem, it absolutely has to be spent, that $1,000. Because if you don't shoot at f16 very often, or if you do occasionally and you have to clone out those spots, it might not be worth $1,000 of your own money after August to get the repair. But before August, you can still send your camera in. And if you just want to send it in for a cleaning and it doesn't need the corrosion, at least you'll know that it's checked out by them. So I'd recommend, if you have this camera or any of the cameras in the Leica digital series that had the corrosion issue, I don't think it was the M8 or the 8.2, I think it was the 9, the 9P, maybe the ME, but check into that. The ones with the CCD sensor from Kodak, that's a camera that's worth getting to Leica before August, having it checked out so that you know that you have the sensor replaced before time runs out and you have to go pay for it on your own. So that's the Leica M9, and hey, it's another strap I picked up at the camera show. Guy had these for $5. I like cool leather straps. All right, that's today's photography talk. If you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button. If you can support, please hit the Patreon, and I appreciate that so, so much. All right, thanks for watching. We'll talk soon.